veux-tu rien apprendre, rien inventer? Toi qui baisses les bras comme ça. Mais moi, oh, j'ai décidé de faire des chansons pour toi. La 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 li, la li, la li, la.
Welcome to you all. I'm Martin Tyler. Alan Smith is with me. As always, we'll try not to make any slips in the commentary, but there might be some slips out on the pitch, Alan, in these wet conditions.
Yeah, and I don't think it's going to stop during the course of the match, so I don't think it's going to affect the game in any way in terms of calling it off, but it might get very wet for the players.
What we've got in this game, Alan, is a visiting team that won't be fazed by the atmosphere in this ground because they know they can defend.
Well, they've got some good individuals at the back, and they've also got great understanding across that back line.
The line-up for the home side. Well, we've gone with a 4-3-3 formation here for them. Is that the way you see it, Alan?
Yeah, I mean, it can be adjusted. It could almost be a 4-5-1 if they decide to come over all defensive, this team. But if they're on the front foot, that three up front can cause the opposition back four some problems.
Looking at the lineup, he's got all the components in place, hasn't he, the manager, for the pressing style of play that's been a feature of his team.
Yep, and many an opponent has found it difficult to cope with. If your touch isn't spot on against this aggressive type of closing down, you're going to lose it in dangerous areas.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
Alfonso Secretario is the referee in charge of today's game. What's this game going to bring us? We'll find out very shortly now, won't we? Because the game is underway. On the attack here. With a damaged muscle here, it might be a pull, might be out for some week. And the goalkeeper given catching practice from long range, really. Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. In comes the challenge. Well, more news on the injury from Jeff Shreves.
Yeah, looks like he's got a hamstring problem there. He's carrying on, but keep an eye on this one.
And Jeff Shreves in the know, down by the benches. Douglas. He's on the move all the time and makes lots of these interceptions. Well, you have to play it the way you're facing sometimes, even if you're facing your goalkeeper all that distance away. On the move and able to cut out the pass. No need to stop the play there. Well, the referee has blown for the free kick. I don't think he's going to produce the yellow card. Interesting to see what footwear the teams are going to actually use today, now that this rain is coming down. Might have to change what they originally started with.
Yeah, and I think sometimes with the lads wearing blades these days, you do see them slipping a bit more. And it might mean they have to change halfway through this match.
Pizzi. Able to cut that out with some sharp movement. Good forward play from them. Quick-witted and quick in his movement too to intercept there. Free kick only from the referee. Nothing more sinister than that. Defended well. Crisp defending there. Some options now for the pass. Wonderful chance. He scored. Fantastic start. Really quick off the blocks here. And they've given themselves a terrific boost for what lies ahead. Came close, the goalkeeper actually did get a touch on it, but I think it was a pretty good effort to do that much. Well beaten, really.
Yeah, I don't think you can blame the keeper, Martin. He's looking at his defenders. Why was the lad given so much space?
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Douglas. That looked very good indeed, but the move has broken down. Lovely, incisive pass. Good work from the keeper. It will be a corner. In goes the corner. He points to the spot, penalty. The post. He's come to a stop straight away. That's a sharp pain, obviously. He's in some distress. Oh, that's good defending. Simple save from an ambitious effort. Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. He's coming, probing pass. Oh, real chance here. The ball's loose. Goalkeeper made the save, but he couldn't hold it. Well, the odds were against him, I think, from that position, and he's not close.
He never looked up there to see if he had a pass on.
Cardoso.
And in it goes towards keeper's ball. No question about that. It's a weak cross, really.
Came in with a challenge. Rafa. Samaris. Giving the ball away now.
Well, the player thought he was going to get there, but the goalkeeper's just beaten him to it.
On the attack here. Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass. I think he saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going and read it.
Trying to steer it through.
The equaliser here.
Gets his cross in. Very good distance to the clearance.
Could be dangerous. These two have got a great understanding with their passing. There's a damaged muscle here. It might be a pull, might be out for some weeks.
Excellent work with the tackle.
He's on the move all the time and makes lots of these interceptions. Well, more news on the injury from Jeff Shreves.
Yeah, looks like he's got hamstring problem there. He's carrying on, but keep an eye on this one.
Jeff Shreves just keeping us right up to date there.
Shot on!
Got to it and made the save comfortably.
Yeah, he would have got some stick if that had have found the net.
Well, it's easy here for the keeper. On the move and able to cut out the pass. This could be it.
Very well read by the goalkeeper because the attacker was almost in.
Well, we're nearly out of time in the first half, and Benfica face the ignominy, really, of going in at half-time trailing, unless they can bounce back before the half-time whistle goes.
The shot's on! That is one of the great saves.
Had no right to stop that. Had no right to get a hand on it. What a stop.
In goes the corner.
Lopez!
Good chance, poor effort, easy save.
Yeah, you can see the manager. He's livid with his man for spurning what was a great chance.
Well, they'll get a free kick for that. We could be in.
The fourth official has indicated...
So the save made by the goalkeeper.
4 minutes, added time.
Pass threaded through.
It's an attack now from Benfica.
Just cleared downfield, not a proper pass, because the pressure is so intense. Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene.
Well, that's half-time at 1-0. Well, the main story in the end, Alan, about that first half, the poor injured player.
Yeah, I mean, he's an important player as well to his team, so it'll be interesting to see how they compensate after the break.
Some options now for the pass.
Wonderful chance!
Looked very good indeed, but
Lovely, incisive pass.
good work from the keeper.
Off the post! Yeah, looks like he's got hamstring problem there. He's shot on!
Well, we're nearly out of time in the first half.
The shot's on!
So the referee's happy, the players are in position, the second half gets underway. Now they've got a chance.
Played in the clear.
And it's an equalising goal here.
They've got the better of him at last. Not an easy thing to do. I feel a bit sorry for the keeper. He's kept everything else out.
Well, he's been doing his bit. I think it's his defenders that need looking at. Left him exposed. Every manager wants to see his team have bounce-back ability, as we say, and he's just seen that from his players.
It is level. Both sides have scored here now. Douglas. Trying to stretch the opposition, using the wider areas here.
Oh, could have been his second, but the goalkeeper has at least nullified this particular attempt.
Oh, you fancied the striker there, didn't you, having already scored?
Slipping it through. And that is the goal that puts them in front. They say goals change games. Well, certainly 2 goals here have changed this one. Terrific.
Completely turned this match on its head. What a passage of play that was.
Off we go again, 2-1.
Goal for the visitors. Number 21, Pizzi.
And here are Benfica on the attack. Came in with the challenge and the ball broke free. Rafa. It's a quick break. And it's a shot now! At full extension, the goalkeeper makes the save. Exciting player, isn't he? The wide man has been taken off now, actually. But one to certainly follow.
Oh, without question, he's got plenty of potential within him. Even now, he can improve from this, and I think there'll be 1 or 2 clubs knocking on this manager's door for his services.
And it's out for a corner. Time wasting, Alan, do you think, from the away team here? They've got to win, perhaps in their sights now if they do well, but there are other ways of seeing it through from here.
Yeah, well, you can understand it to a certain extent. They've worked hard to get themselves into this position, and they don't seem to have too many.
Well, he scored, and it's a big moment for them in the match. They've pushed their lead now to 2 ahead. They've played well to this point, but sometimes a 2-goal lead can be a dangerous one. We'll see. And that was that team at their very best, Alan.
Well, it was all about the delivery from that corner. It was spot on.
Well, let's take another look at the goal.
Oh, he's loving it, the manager. He's seeing his team playing really well, just what he was asking for.
(3-1) the scoreline as we restart the game. Looks the goalkeeper in the eye. And it is a goal kick. Well, what a good game he's having to this point, Alan.
Well, the defence knew all about him beforehand, but they really haven't got tight enough, and as a result, he's been working the keeper, and he's got on the score sheet, hasn't he, a few times.
I think he saw the look from the other player and saw what...
Threading it through. Slipping it through. In with a chance. Very comfortable for the keeper. It will be their throw. And the manager, Alan, is making this change here. Substitution will take place.
Wonderful to watch. He took those 2 goals superbly well.
Oh, he could be in. And the tackler has been very successful there. He's got possession. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Had a go! Great work by the goalkeeper. The ball is his, and he's made sure he's protected it. Benfica guiding it through. Not trying to catch this cross. He's punched it away. Shot on! It's a goalkeeper save there, but not a difficult one. Well, he's just not been passing the ball well today. Has a go here! The keeper's pulled that one out of the bag. Well, there are other options from the bench. Corner swung in. And it takes a nick off the player, out for a throw. Never quite as simple as you think to throw the ball to one of your teammates. Pizzi! The keeper kept it out. Lucas Evangelista. Benfica, now the team in possession. Trying to switch on. Real opening now! Hit the post! Gonna try his luck! And he's put it away beautifully.
Well, they look pleased with themselves, and no wonder with the way they stroked the ball about and created the finish, picked out the spare man in the box.
And that was a truly fabulous goal.
The defenders seemed to lose the concentration almost. They saw it coming from a long way out. Well, do you know what? I thought he was going to head that ball, but he's adjusted his body, and what a finish. Oh, he's loving it, the manager. He's seeing his team playing really well, just what he was asking for.
I have to say it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals. Now here's a chance to get at the opposition. Lopez. Oh, he's cut that out well read. Well, could be a booking here. He's hit the frame of the goal. Put away, but not out of harm's way. Well, we bigged up Benfica at half-time, saying that they could do this. I'm not sure. Really stretched to make the save. Top class. He's on the move all the time and makes lots of these interceptions. Well, he's pressed him there to running the ball out of play. Pizzi. Good defending. Slipping it through. Well, they could pose some danger now. Oh, that looked painful. I think he's pulled a muscle. Well, he has been a rock at the back for them with that sort of tackling.
Came in with the challenge and the ball broke free. Able to cut that out with some sharp movement. This could be it. Needs to stay cool now. A goal! That's a great piece of tactical awareness by the manager and by the player himself, who's put the instructions into practice.
Well, he's shown plenty of pace, composure in the finishing. It's a fine individual goal.
No slacking in these late minutes here, and the chance to extend their lead, and they have voraciously gobbled up the chance.
Well, they played some really good football out there today, and that was another example of it.
Little surprising that it is as one-sided as this late in the game, but the team leading deserve the margin of what's going to be a very comfortable victory. Sometimes being a favourite in a match can weigh heavily, expectation and all that. It's not a problem for this team, is it?
No, I think they're managed.
Probing the pass.
4 minutes.
Looks the goalkeeper in the eye. Full on the frame of the goal. Well, they might nickname him Lucky after this. The frame of the goal came to his rescue, and then in the end, what might have been a chance just petered out, and he's got the ball, the keeper.
Yeah.
Guiding the pass through. Played in the clear. And it's a goal here.
Oh, it's another fine goal, and the keeper, who's had to pick the ball out the net, he's had a miserable time, as have the losing side here.
Well, disappointment for the losing team, but I'm afraid the winners deserve this margin, which is being confirmed by this very late goal.
Yeah, it's been a walkover. You don't often get games like this at this particular level, but so one-sided. Well, I know this manager's been working hard on the training ground on a certain shape, and boy, is it getting results out there.
Well, it's a tough game for the team that are trailing. They're out of the contest, really. They're just playing for pride. They're really being torn apart. Referee says that's that. Well, we've seen a game here, Alan, where one team has had the ball and the other team hasn't.
Yeah, there was a golfing class out there today, which was surprising, given the two sets of players. I wasn't expecting it.
Some options now for the pass. Wonderful chance! Now they've got a chance. Played in the clear. And it's an equalising goal here. Could have been his second, but the goalkeeper slipping it through. And that is the goal that puts them in front. Wasting, Alan, do you think, from the away team here? They've got to win, perhaps in their sights now if they do well, but there are other ways of seeing it through from here.
Yeah, well, you can understand it to a certain extent. They've worked hard to get themselves into this position.
Trying to switch on. Real opening now. Hit the post. Going to try his luck. And he's put it away beautifully. This could be it. Needs to stay cool now. Nickname him Lucky after this. The frame of the guiding the pass through. Played in the clear. And it's a goal here.
Some options now for the pass.
Wonderful chance! It's goal! Fantastic start! Really quick off the blocks here, and they've given themselves a terrific boost for what lies ahead.
Now they've got a chance.
Played in the clear.
And it's an equalising goal here.
Slipping it through.
And that is the goal that puts them in front.
Well, he scored, and it's a big moment for them in the match. They've pushed their lead now to 2 ahead. They've played well to this point, but sometimes a 2-goal lead can be a dangerous one. We'll see.
Trying to switch on the...
Real opening now. Hit the post. He's going to try his luck.
And he's put it away beautifully.
Well, they look pleased with themselves, and no wonder with the way they stroked the ball about and created the finish, picked out the spare man in the box.
This could be it. Needs to stay cool now. A goal!
That's a great piece of tactical awareness by the manager and by the player himself, who's put the instructions into practice.
Well, he's shown plenty of pace, composure in the finishing. It's a fine individual goal.
Guiding the pass through. Played in the clear. And it's a goal here.
Oh, it's another fine goal. And the keeper, who's had to pick the ball out the net, he's had a miserable time, as have the losing side here.